Right now, you know, there's only 2 Japanese players qualified that we didn't get to see in the LCQ, and Shadowcat is now currently placing above every single other one. And of course, those 2 being Elm and Pokkén. So this is, I think, looking like a really good year for Shadowcat. And let's see if he can continue it, because we're in grand finals here. Let's see who our last chance qualifier champion is.
So we're gonna open with the Darkrai and the Shadow Mewtwo. Mikukey off to a great start with this Shadow Mewtwo. Have we seen Mikukey Shadow Mewtwo yet, actually?
I honestly am like so lost at There's so many character switches today.
We've seen Mikukey's been playing Chandelure and Chandelure and Aegis Slash consistently, and I feel like that third slot has been switching between Blastoise and Machamp.
Yeah. And mostly though Blastoise.
Mostly Blastoise.
Honestly, almost entirely Blastoise in that slot.
And yeah, now we're seeing the Shadow Mewtwo instead, which is really cool. Just shows, you know, how deep this man's pockets are, how many characters he can play at a top level.
Yeah, Shadowcat though finally finding a way back in, and honestly getting Rage Badges rising is a really scary situation against a wow, yep, that was such a great way, yeah. And this is like 1 read away. I mean, look at this comeback. Wow, catches. I think it was a back teleport. They got caught by the 5X.
Yep.
But that was looking super Mikukey-sided. And then, oh, actually, it's Aegis Slash.
Took out the Aegis Slash, keeping the Blastoise. That's very interesting. Well, I think we're going to see Chandelure here, though.
The Blastoise did do super well early in that set, right?
It did, yeah.
So you might just say, you know what, let's keep this around. But again, though, the Farfetch, you know, I still feel like the Farfetch has not really gotten a ton of mileage for Shadowcat so far. And I'd almost like to see a different support, but you know, we'll see if it works. And regardless, he is in winner's side of grand finals, so like, how bad could it be?
Yeah, he's got time if he needs it.
Ooh, nice. Gets right over. There's some nice non-committal jumps that you can take as Darkrai that not a lot of other characters can, just because you can teleport back down to the ground.
Right. Like that.
Exactly.
He heard you, he wanted to demonstrate your point.
And I think that 2Y was an attempt to like catch a landing Darkrai, but nice. Okay, so that's gonna even things just about up. Almost back to full HP, I think, right there. So what are we gonna see? Probably the Sceptile, you think?
I think either of these characters are fine, because either of these characters also are fine against Blastoise in the back. We might see breaks in first because of it. Yeah, there it is. Just because I think Sceptile versus Blastoise is such an uphill battle for Blastoise.
I do remember when Blastoise first came out, I think a lot of the Japanese players were saying that it was a 9-1 matchup in the favor of Sceptile. I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, that seems a little too brutal.
That was a little bit of an intense reaction, I would say. But it's just funny to look back at that. And I mean, at the very minimum, you can see, you know, why people maybe don't want to play that particular matchup. But also, Shadowcat is so good at this matchup in particular.
Yeah, well, one of Shadowcat's, you know, longest time training partners was Twixie, while Twixie was really at his peak. So this is, you know, I feel like Chandelure and Mewtwo are 2 matchups, and at this point Sceptile as well, are 3 matchups that Shadowcat should always just never have any sort of problems against ever again, right?
Yeah, unless it's, of course, his training partners.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, aside from them, though.
Oh, that's damage.
Oh my god.
Attack buff.
That might hit. Oh, no.
Yeah, he got blocked out.
Yeah, I thought I saw something in the middle right there. Oh, no.
Actually releases the 6X for once.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been a little bit scary if that was in burst. Didn't get a full combo. Wow, that was still a lot of damage.
Defense debuff, go burr.
That like evened things up from what was looking like a really one-sided round. Ooh, okay, trade. Works.
Trading right back at him, though. Scary.
Oh, yeah, this is scary because, you know, even without debuffs, Hex will definitely KO here. Oh, that's not, I mean, it's going to be blocked. That's not going to be too bad, but only got the attack up buff, which isn't actually really going to help very much.
Nice. Yeah, caught the jump, the kind of support call freeze frame, making it super easy to react to what your opponent's doing. And Shadowcat seeing, oh, he's in the air, I can hit him here.
Yeah, that's one of the nicest things about Farfetch is that, like, a lot of times you only get that type of situation with something like Mew or something that gives you a buff, but Farfetch attacks and freezes time and recovers so quickly that you have like time to react to what you're seeing.
Exactly, yeah. The low cooldown is what really does it there. You have so much time to act. But okay, Blastoise just moving all around Breakson's projectiles and getting the punish actually.
Yeah, just 1 jump X was all you need to take that round. But now it is going to come down to the Sceptile, and the Sceptile, of course, very, very dominant in that previous set, had some really nasty stuff going on. And like you said, this is a pretty tough matchup. But I don't know, Mikukey's been making tough matchups look not tough the entire day.
I don't get it. We saw Shadowcat do this correctly in winner's side of the bracket. If you see Blastoise charging bubble, just push the Giga Drain button.
Yeah, Giga Drain or Leaf Blade or I mean, there's just, this is like the ultimate strength of this character of Sceptile, is that you have like this mid-range game where they just can't do stuff.
Yeah, Blastoise really doesn't get to play the game.
Yeah, especially
look at his pressure.
Style.
Oh my goodness. When is it his turn?
Reaction. Wow. That I cannot believe you had time to grab there.
That's just how low cooldown Farfetch'd has. You really can act very immediately out of Farfetch'd call.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see the burst here soon. I mean, he's gonna get at least one buff. Oh, good patience. I love poking with 4Y. It's such a cool normal. All right, here we go. Got a burst and gonna stay. Oh,
Twitch reacted, but not gonna work out from there. That's a ton of damage. Half his remaining HP gone.
Agile had HP. That would have been more too. Well, no, I guess it's pretty. But yeah, look at this, getting some chip. Oh, this is all evened up so quickly. Hold on. Oh no, gets the crumble. One more hit. Plus on block. What's the option? Burst to burst.
Oh, Sceptile just wins. That is unfortunate.
Honestly, I don't think that was the same frame burst.
It seemed like Blastoise was like slightly afterwards.
Yeah, because I mean, Blastoise has pretty normal invulnerability, pretty good honestly invulnerability on his burst attack. So I think that the Blastoise burst was like a few frames afterwards. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been stuffed, and we would have seen some sort of weird iframe through each other, or like maybe even honestly breaking the armor on the
Sceptile?
Sceptile one, yeah, maybe. But we didn't see that, obviously. And Shadowcat taking game 1. Just needs 2 more games to become the last chance qualifier champion and make a huge statement. And change seeding, of course.
Yeah. Change the course of history.
Which Pokemon are you battling
Maybe.
with?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. With the way that, I mean, just looking at who all these players will have to play, you know, all the LCQ qualifiers, they have to play the previous world champion. One of them has to play Supaton, and then the other 3 have to play all of the winners of each of the ICs, I believe.
I would imagine the person who got 4th, was that Ito? Today?
Yes, Ito, Saba,
and then these two.
Yeah.
So probably Ito against Subuton and Saba against who's second seed? Jukum? Mutator?
Not Jukum. It would be one of the winners of the ICs, which are Mutator, Cloud, and Potachin. So we are probably going to see, honestly, 2 Japanese players playing against each other.
Yeah.
Probably within the first round tomorrow.
Well, yeah, it's hard not to. Again, 3 of them, you know, qualifying through LCQ.
Well, yeah, but still, only it's only 5 out of 16 Japanese players this time,
right?
Which is the lowest that we've ever had as far as top 16 qualifiers. But anyway,
this is gonna be a really good mix world bracket for sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, sorry. Going into game 2, though, Shadowcat getting the BDR, immediately getting a solid combo as well, doing a lot of damage to Mikukey. Ooh, the low stands of the AY didn't believe though. He didn't believe.
Could have gotten so much off of that. But I mean, still a pretty significant life lead. It's not going to shift, so honestly, not the worst situation in the game. And that this is the worst situation in the game. That's GG.
Yep, this is always going to KO. First round going to Shadowcat. That command grab has such high base damage on it.
Yeah.
It's so strong.
Yeah, for anybody out there who doesn't know, the reason why we always say that that's going to be GG, and it always is that it does 45 damage minimum. So normally, when you scale combos down, you can have moves that end up doing like 3 damage or something super low like that. But
yeah, literally.
Dream Eater in particular, it always does, at minimum, 45 damage no matter what situation. So
is that like the lowest damage minimum threshold in the game? I feel like it is, but I could totally be wrong in forgetting a
move that does minimum damage.
Yeah.
I believe it's the highest. There might be a burst attack that's higher, but I don't know.
Oh, like a burst? Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Like maybe, probably one of the command grab ones that I don't even know.
Like a Gengar one or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It like rotates. Oh, nice that CA's gonna connect.
Ooh, yeah, he charged it extra long to get through the second hit of Shadowcats as well.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of a tough matchup, just zoning versus zoning, just because the beams from Chandelure can be pretty mean to other projectiles. Yeah, once again, the Farfetch really not getting all that much.
Yeah, he caught it. He tried to make Mikukey stay in the air and then punish his aerial option, but unfortunately Mikukey was just able to avoid that situation almost entirely. And there's the Hex. Yup, I knew it. As soon as I see the forward dash, he walks back a little bit to space it. I'm like, all right, Hex is coming out here.
Yeah. Don't you feel like Shadowcat's kind of using Farfetch to like old Cresselia? Like you just use it to stop time? I don't know if you remember that when Cresselia recovered like nearly instantly. Yeah, that was.
And you could call it like 3 times around.
Yes.
Good times. Good times.
I miss the Cresselia call though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that as like a sound save somewhere. All right, but
oh my god.
Good, good way to tie things up here from Mikukey.
Yep. Going to Sceptile. Sceptile, a character that has historically done super, super well against Chandelure.
And every other character. No, but yeah, talking about counter-zoning options, honestly, maybe #1 in the game in counter-zoning.
Yeah, it's got to be like between him and Weavile, right?
Yeah. Different. I think characters zone better against each one individually, but they're both like right up there. Oh, dashing forward. We've seen Mikukey dash forward do so many different things with the ghost dash.
That the grab was so late though. I feel like Shadowcat tried to almost punish the forward dash with the grab and just did it a little early, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times you can grab people that are dashing up to you just because they're not gonna be able to get much out, except for like they won't get an attack out, and it won't be one that tech. They'll either grab or they'll CA, and so grabbing back on people dashing is really good.
Yeah,
but,
grab is or dash is minus. So.
Yep. All right, this is a good start. Burst available for Mikukey still. Yeah, there we go. Gonna use it now. Has the opportunity. Oh, again
the swing. Yeah.
Oh, minimize. Is that gonna punish? That is.
Yes,
that was such a good minimize.
That crit. Wait, where that crit?
Crit buff from Mew.
Oh, there it says Mew. Okay, I didn't see the Mew. Yeah.
Ooh, almost enough. 9 HP. And double debuff. That is just a rough situation to be in.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Shadowcat to bring this one back. And there it is.
But that's not the last character, so this is not over yet by any means. We do have another one of the signature characters from Shadowcat. Got shut down a little bit last game, I think. Didn't quite do what it wanted to, but the breaks-in, of course, one of the scariest breaks-ins in the entire world.
Absolutely. If not the scariest, honestly,
yeah,
at this point.
It's very possible. Especially with some players like, really good breaks-ins that are kind of like moved on or haven't practiced in a little bit.
Right, yeah.
And the fact that Shadowcat just keeps getting better.
Okay, this whole, Farfetch will win this.
Oh, there's going to be so much damage. Oh, no.
Oh, and the reset.
Yeah, this is like one read away from winning.
Oh, and is that the read? I think he's alive.
I think so.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, Shadowcat taking out the Chandelure really, really, really handedly.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the big advantages of that reset is that you get the Sunny Day buff for your special, and then you also get the double Sunny Day into the attack buff. So I think if there was no attack buff, that wouldn't have KO'd. Yeah. But just because it did have it.
I thought just because he had guts, he would be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Not enough.
Not quite. So down one character.
Perfect blocking. Nice. I love that. Perfect blocking King Shield and getting a punish. That's that's so sick.
It's such a thing you have to have so much experience against too.
Yeah, definitely.
You do not want to mess that one up. But if Shadowcat can take this, I feel like he's going to be at such a huge advantage. I mean, aside from the fact that it will just be 2-0, but it'll feel just like, I think, such like a heavy mental advantage here.
Yeah. Well, we saw Mikukey had like a pretty good lead this time, and Shadowcat's just brought it all the way back.
Oh my!
And we're going to see the same exact situation now. Double Sunny Day, hard knockdown.
Oh no, it went backwards. I mean, that was still a pretty good situation overall, but that could have been a lot of damage. And I like this, the late burst, definitely going to outlast the H-slash burst.
Oh, good carry.
Yeah,
and the crit. Interesting.
But yeah, talk about damage, in the corner you get a ton of damage, with breaks in anywhere you get a ton of damage with H-slash.
As long as your name is H-slash, you get a ton of damage too.
The Sword is back up though.
Oh, what was that too? Why?
I don't know. I really don't know what I was expecting. That is almost enough.
One mix.
Yeah, the grab. Wow. That was a really, really strange 2Y. I'm trying to think of what that might have been an attempt to be.
Maybe he thought that Mikukey was just going to land there. He wanted to catch the landing, but I'm not sure. I feel like if anything, you just 8A there to 8A or 8Y there to catch him out of the air.
Yeah, 8Y would have been a really safe option because even if they just land, you can just cancel it into the Farfetch that was available. So I don't actually have any idea what that was, but that is going to tie things up and bring us a lot closer. It was good adaptation overall.
Yeah, Mikukey playing very well that game. Chandelure really, really putting a lot of work.
Yeah, as this is expected, we are certainly seeing that a lot over today, and we're definitely going to see that a lot tomorrow. But I don't think we're going to see any big changes. I would honestly really like to see something change from the Farfetch'd. I think the Farfetch'd has got a few really good combos with the breaks in that time, but...
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It seems like Breakson is doing a good job taking advantage of it, but yeah, he's not getting a lot of mileage off of it with the other two characters, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, even in the game before, we didn't see really at all the Breakson taking advantage of it, so... I feel like it's just overall not quite, yeah, and we are actually going to see something totally different here. We're going to see the Mimikyu and the Mega Ray, which actually...
And he's starting Rayquaza too, which is definitely the less chosen support of the two.
Yeah, but honestly, this is a really good 3v3 support because, you know, we talk a lot about how chip damage is essentially permanent damage unless they can heal it back in some way. And
right.
You either get a ton of chip damage or you react to a projectile and get a ton of just permanent
you get a lot of regular damage.
Yeah, and, you know, even if you have one of those rounds where you're like, oh, I only have like 10 life left, you can still call a Mega Rayquaza and then you're going to get that extra damage no matter what because it is that one time in the round and it's like instantly ready.
Oh, just go straight for the command grab. He's gonna.
That might be enough.
Yeah, that's gonna knock out. That does, I think, 180 damage off rip.
Yeah. I was a little bit scared that the first part might knock Shadowcat into rage, and then it might have lived.
Right.
But no, it was definitely good.
Wow, what a way to lose a round there. He was looking good too, and then all of a sudden, just a single grab.
Yeah.
Darkrai the grappler.
I mean, it's the truth. It can be the truth. That is like the scariest command grab, damage-wise.
Yeah, it definitely is.
All right, but Shadowcat looking to be in a really good position here. Just took like no damage.
It's so much. He's so healthy now.
Well, slowly becoming less healthy, but has the corner position here, hitting Hex. But again, you're kind of just like working on like you're working on like borrowed time here. You got free damage. No matter what this Darkrai does, if it does a little bit, then you're fine. If it does literally nothing, then you're just tied up and you're still okay.
Yeah, Shadowcat can't really minus much in this situation. But he definitely, you know, he's going to want to tack on as much extra credit damage as possible, too. It always just feels so bad. Nice bait on the overheat. I was going to say, it always feels so bad to have such an opportunity for such a strong lead and just not be able to capitalize on it. But Shadowcat definitely, you know, doing a... Ooh, that was a really good Hex. Is that? No, I won't be enough, but... Yeah, if Shadowcat can get Mikukey down to like 50% HP, I would say he's in a really, really strong spot.
I really want to see the Mega Ray. Oh, okay. You know, 50% HP, maybe not looking like a little bit of an under guess.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, maybe 50% is going to be
round? Question mark? Okay, gonna reset.
Happen. Yeah, one more read here. Actually, getting rid of the burst is huge.
Yeah, that's a huge victory in and of itself. Also, there's only 5 seconds left.
Wait, that's not going to get punished. That was a little bit late.
This is okay.
Late. Yeah, this is like one good read away. Oh, that's a good read. Is that going to be enough? 3 HP? I don't know if it's going to be enough to get a chip. Oh, the backdash.
What a great backdash. That was such a good backdash. It avoided everything.
Yeah, and I honestly don't know if there was any way to stop that because it's invincible a little bit longer because it's like a slower, more invincible backdash, and I think it literally just took up the rest of the time and there was no options there. But regardless, you know, you were saying if you get 50% of the life, it is a win, and that was not only like
way more
100% of life, basically 99%, but it was also the entire synergy bar. And so now we've got full synergy for Shadowcat. Probably not going to want to use it unless he absolutely has to this round, but it's there, and it's going to be there for next round. Yep, that might be it. Yep,
all right, yeah, just like that. Just walk up, grab, and yeah, Shadowcat in a super commanding position after, you know, the Darkrai really set him up for success, really, in this later half of this game.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was just such good Darkrai play overall.
Oh, of
which honestly,
to be expected from Shadowcat.
It is to be expected, but I kind of feel like the Darkrai hasn't been performing as well as some of the other characters today. For whatever reason, just maybe it's the matchups run into.
Yeah, his Sceptile's honestly been really impressing me a lot.
Yeah, it has been popping off, but I mean, he's had such a good Sceptile for a long time now.
Yeah, definitely. Just trying to get with that 4Y.
Ooh, good jump back. Wow, that was a really good option to beat Ultra Trap to the ground.
Yeah, got through the leaf seeds and everything. Okay, connects with the 5X. Not going to get a full combo, though.
Yeah, kind of an awkward pickup there. Oh, no. Knocks him in. And yeah, this is a really tough spot to come back from. I mean, you have buffs as Mikukey, but you got to get out of this field phase. And this is, you're playing such a character that awkwardly moves, right? Yeah. So it's not going to be easy at all. And now just one more hit, no matter what it is, really. Oh, that would be
trade,
it.
not going to get the hit. I kind of like that, just to force the issue, get rid of the Mimikyu, but that JY is going to catch him, and Shadowcat now up 2-1.
Yeah, only needs one more game to become the champion here at the last chance qualifier. And that's a huge statement, right? That's a huge statement, especially if Shadowcat goes to, or like wins this entire thing without losing a set.
Yeah, again, and in a bracket as strong as this, like up against some of the best players in the world from every region available to us that we have players in. That's such a strong statement. We've known for a long time that Shadowcat is one of the best players in NA. It's kind of implied that he's one of the best players in the world, but he really is proving like, yes, I am a top player in the world. I can beat anybody. It does not matter who they play, where they're from, how long they've been playing. I can beat them.
Yeah, and on top of that, it's a great feeling to make a statement in a tournament saying, listen,
absolutely,
I'm better than the rest of you today. But normally that's just kind of like a statement. It's like, okay, well, now that's done for today. Let's see what happens next time.
Yeah, exactly.
But the next time, this time around, is literally
this
tomorrow.
This is the last time.
Oh, it's the last time, but also, I'm like, literally the rest of these players in this top 4 are all going to be there tomorrow.
Right.
So making that statement and like preemptively intimidating somebody is really huge. And we are going to see the switch back to the Machamp.
And Blastoise as well.
Yeah, it's true. The double switch.
Mikukey's really looking for the character answers for Shadowcat.
Oh,
he's got a lot of searching to do.
Did you see that support pick?
I did not.
We got the Pachirisu.
I like it a lot. Very good. It's very good against Darkrai, obviously. Honestly, it's also very good against Sceptile. Getting rid of Sceptile's trap from field phase, super, super useful.
Yeah, it's Pachirisu has so many secret cool little uses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That CA is not going to work under that.
Blastoise too tall.
Yeah, but the OCE players, they actually have like a setup with Pachirisu to Pachirisu reverse wave.
I've seen that. Yeah. I labbed that actually after they posted it. It's really cool.
It is super cool and super difficult to do.
We saw someone did it on stream today. Actually.
Really?
I don't remember who it was. It might have been Shadowcat actually.
Wow.
But I'm not sure. Oh, this Rayquaza is definitely going to catch. It'll trade a little bit, but this trade is super worth it.
Yeah, especially like I said with permanent damage.
Yeah, Blastoise cannot get that HP back. They're both just kind of zoning each other. Shadowcat's coming out on top a little bit, but Mikukey's definitely getting his hits in.
Yeah, and honestly, if it came down to, okay, yeah, now there's a little bit more of an advantage for Shadowcat.
Ooh,
but
where do you go?
Yeah, that is like directly on your head.
Yeah.
That is like a hat.
It's a hat. That's the rip hat on Blastoise's head.
Yeah. You do not want to put that hat. Nice. The full conversion off the 4 Ys.
All right. Solid round 1 from Shadowcat, but Blastoise definitely did a really good job racking up a lot of chip. Maybe, making Mikukey's next Pokemon, we're going to see Chandelure have just a bit of an easier time taking out this, demon that is the Shadowcat Darkrai.
There we go. That's a great start. Yeah, very difficult for Darkrai to deal with all the lasers, right? This is a matchup that you kind of got to try to play a different game. And, ooh,
yeah,
that's a good way to start. That's a little bit of damage on board.
Oh, and we got BDR. Going for a little bit of a ride here. Mikukey going to burst instantly. Does not want to deal with this pressure. The 8A. We haven't seen that move yet. So much damage.
Yeah.
Gonna set up the trap. Oh, yeah, that's just going to catch. Right, that'll be a round. That'll be the round. But again, Mikukey down to 50 HP on his second character. We're probably going to see Shadowcat go into Sceptile next, and we've seen, his Sceptile be a really good answer for this Chandelure in their previous matches. Yeah. And then having breaks in for Machamp in the back.
That's rough. Actually, that sets up a way reference spot. I was actually about to say this is almost the exact same situation we were in last game. Where the Darkrai took about 199% of some Pokemon's HP.
Yep.
But yeah, with the fact that it could end up as breaks in, yeah, it was done the exact same way. Yeah, it's true. But yeah, but the fact that we can see breaks in against the Machamp as the ender there, that is not beneficial. It's less beneficial for Mikukey.
Definitely, yeah, that matchup definitely seen as one of the hardest matchups in the game. Machamp just really struggling. Machamp not the greatest against zoners, and Braixen is just the best zoner character. So it will just be a naturally very difficult matchup. Wow. Nice back edge first attack. That's going to take it. We got Sceptile Machamp. Sceptile Machamp also, by the way, a very, I think, very hard matchup for Machamp. Just Machamp, Sceptile plays a very evasive field phase, a very trap-heavy dual phase, and sometimes Machamp can definitely struggle to get in up close.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of this matchup in the Players' Cups where Wingtide played a lot of very close matches against Jukum. And a lot of it, yeah, it really comes down to the traps. That's where we saw Jukum actually start to not finish corner combos and try to just literally trap Wingtide in the corner forever. That was like 8 karate chops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Good move. Oh, big wake up slap. Oh, wow. Finds him with the 5X. That's so big because he was getting so much mileage off that corner pressure. It's so unfortunate. Good Pachirisu. Gonna get clipped by the Leaf Blade, though. Good jump. And there's the burst attack. Shadowcat gonna block it.
Good patience.
All right, that's it for Machamp's burst mode. This is now very difficult. Oh, big scary face. Not able to get the 2X follow-up.
Still good.
Right.
Oh, that's close to enough? Yeah, not quite, though.
One more mix.
There.
The air grab. Nice. Okay, Mikukey showing that he, with Machamp, multiple times over the course of the day, he's been able to get in up close and personal to these zoner characters and, you know, just not let them play the game anymore.
Yeah, but, you know, this is kind of going to be the ultimate test.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, I can't imagine picking Machamp intentionally against the entire team that Shadowcat is running.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Darkrai Sceptile breaks him. I would not want to use Machamp against that team.
Although, hold on, I mean, hey, maybe it's working. Things are about evened up here.
Yeah, Machamp with the health lead, actually. All right, that's not a punish?
That's going to be a weird combo. Yeah, I don't think you can actually combo off that. Maybe just converting would have been a little bit better.
Probably didn't hit confirm, just went for the safe, like, autopilot option.
Lots of just charging CAs. None being punished, though. Having a Mimikyu right now is really beneficial. Just to check with the 2X into it. We do still have the Pachirisu available, too, and the burst. This is a pretty quick burst. Pachirisu, oh, yeah, you know, we might have tried to see an attempt there to Pachirisu through.
Get through it, yeah.
Oh,
that's going to catch.
Yep, it is. I don't think it's enough, though.
No,
that's a pretty low damage burst.
Yeah, maybe like 50. Come on, give me this last one right. 50.
No, lower than that.
Oh, let's go.
You were close. You were close.
We were both right. You said lower than that.
I did.
Technically, you're right.
Yeah, I priced right at you.
Unfortunate.
But you know what? That 50 HP disappeared already because the burst chip is ridiculous, and that's going to be
it is.